Okay, what's up?
I'm Uncle Jack, and I'm always happy to meet my fans, especially if they can help me. Over on your right, you'll see the news feeding machine. That's how you feed me the news stories I'm supposed to read. To your right. Your right. You'll see 3 news stories to choose from. Do try to give me a happy one, won't you? Sometimes the writers get a little mischievous. You can only feed me news after I finish reading the preview. The machine will light up to tell you when to send it. Isn't technology wonderful? You'll have to wait for me to finish the story I'm reading before you send me another one. You wouldn't want me to get buzzed, would you? No. Of course not. Oh, splendid. I'm sure you'll do a smashing job producing my show today. And just remember that we only want to see good news. Fortunately, all the news like are good. Here we go.
This is so cool.
5, 4, 3,
2, 1. What the?
And now for the Good News Hour with Uncle Jack. That's me, Jack Worthing. I'll give you all the good news you need to start your day with a smile. Some people have noticed that the happier they get, the less they can do. If this is you, not to worry. You're just overdosing on joy. When you've had a little too much joy, about all you can really do is laugh and skip and run and play and wait till your joy comes down to a normal level. In the meantime, enjoy the pink chimney smoke and the lovely music that alarms make when they go off. And the jolly laughs that the bobbies make when they're protecting us from downers. Excited. Have you ever wondered what life will be like in the future? Well, the Department of Science and Research is mounting a free exhibition that imagines what Wellington Wells will be like 20 years in the future, called the House of the Future. Scientists have dreamt up some wonderful inventions, and apparently there will be rides and cake. Why, 19... It's hard to imagine that 1984 will be anything like the Wellington Wells of today. It'll be even better. But I do hope I'll still be on your tellies every day. Next card.
No.
Anytime. Yes, go on. Oopsie daisy. Well, it seems that my script blew away with all the excitement. Did you see that odd gust of wind? Yeah. Speaking of breezes, isn't it fun to fly a kite, eh? Did you know that you could, well, you could make your own kite with a bit of old string and some newspaper? Although I personally enjoy folding newspapers into jaunty hats. Well, another thing that you could do with newspapers is you could fold them into little boats and sail them down the river and, gosh, who knows how far they'll go, eh? Who knows indeed? What about those ladies at the fish and chip shops? They're also quite clever, aren't they? The way they fold the newspaper into cones. Who needs plates when you've got clever people and newspapers, I always say. Well, I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time. Yes. Well, and none too soon for our producer today. Well, I suppose not everybody can be even slightly competent, can they? Perhaps they can come back an opposite day, since they do everything exactly the opposite of what they're supposed to do. Ha ha ha! Goodbye and good luck. You'll need it. Yes.
Wasn't that exciting? I do wish you could be here, dear viewers. Well, it looks like somebody is having a party in the visitors' gallery. There are so many happy, excited people there. So many. Perhaps somebody ought to check in and, make sure that they're not breaking anything. People tend to get carried away sometimes, don't they? Nice to hear that lovely joy gas.
No one really wants that to
What? What's going on now? I can feel them.
Let's try a stranger on for a while.
Yay.
Something could change. We're a brand new start. Hide all the raindrops under your tongue.
Yay, yay, yay. Yay, 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 yay. Okay. Oh. What? Come on, man. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Okay. Where do I insert it? Here?
And it's another fabulous day in Wellington, Wells.
Get out of
The
it.
sun is out, and the weather is overcast and only slightly rainy, with occasional patches of lovely sunshine. Wakey, wakey, everyone. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning, dear friends. Good morning to
This guy's creepy.
you. Well, I hope you all had a lovely night's sleep with lovely dreams.
La 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 la. La la la. No time for DBR. We're just trying to see you out. Oh. What's going on?
Oh dear. That sounds like the ventilator's a bit off. Shame. It sent a lovely whiff of joy into the air. Terribly sorry about the technique there. People keep stepping on the gate.
What the freak are you, you idiot?
Oh. We're back again. Hello there. You must be the winner of the Uncle Jack Fan Club's Get to Know Jack contest. At least I hope you are.
Stay away!
Always at the front door of the
And a karate!
As you know, I'm Uncle Jack, and I'm always happy to meet my fans, especially if they can come to me. Over on your right, you'll see the news feeding machine. That's how you feed me the news stories I'm supposed to read. To your right. Your right. You'll see 3 news stories to choose from. Do try to give me a happy one, won't you? Sometimes the writers get a little mischievous. You can only feed me news after I finish reading the preview. The machine will light up to tell you when to send you. Isn't technology wonderful? You'll have to wait for me to finish the story I'm reading before you send me another one. You wouldn't get muddled, would you? No. Of course not.
Come on!
Just press the same button below the news story you want, and whoosh, it will magically appear on my telephone. Be sure to hit the send button, otherwise I won't get the news story.
Don't you think I know that, you darn idiot?
Oh dear, you didn't send me any news stories. Please send the news, or I shall have to do magic tricks, and I don't know any. On in 5, 4, 3.
And now it's time for the Good News Hour with Uncle Jack. Hey, that's me, Jack Worthing. I'll give you all the news you need to start your afternoon with a smile.
Oh, come on!
Anytime. Inspector Royston Luckenbill reminds the public that the alleged murderer, known as Foggy Jack, no, and we all know how horrible those are. There are definitely no victims found in the street in the morning with
You're misreading it! Hey!
organs surgically removed.
Stop!
No. And
Hey, yo,
even if
stop!
there were,
You're
even if
misreading!
there were, what on earth were those people doing out
You're
after dark?
misreading.
Hey, everyone except the constable
Stop.
at home listening to Uncle Jack's bedtime stories. I'm sure that the girls in question were just running carelessly with scissors. Oh, yes, well, as we all know, one can't be too careful doing arts and crafts, can one? Oh. Oh my. Some people seem to have trouble with their short-term memory. I hope it's just an overdose of joy. Well, here's some good news. The village of Hamlin prides itself on its lack of rats. Oh, yes, indeed. And not only do we not have any rats, we do have V-meat. Not that there's any connection at all between the two. I don't even know why I thought of V-meat. Next card, please. Now, we don't know who thought it would be a jolly laugh, but some of the village compliment machines have been offering rather backhanded praise. I don't know who thought it would be a good idea to make an amateur of my producer today, but, oh well. Apparently a citizen heard a compliment machine say, "You look well for your age," and "What a creative head." Producer would enjoy spending time with one of these cheeky machines. The executive committee has ordered a full inspection of village compliment machines. Now, should you encounter a cheeky compliment machine, kindly turn it off using the large red button and report it to the nearest police constable. Don't worry, darling. You really do look marvelous. Next card. Tick-tock. Yes. Oh, my. The medieval well at the intersection of Albert Street and Tudor Lane is in for a bit of repointing. Yes, but there's no need to worry. If you've been using the well up until now, don't worry. There's no need to worry, everyone. Everything is absolutely fine. No
Nah,
need
this
to worry
dude's
about
lying.
cholera, Especially if you're boiling your water. And as proper English people, we all know that the water for tea should be piping hot. And why drink anything but tea, eh? And there's no need to worry because Jack and Jules will be able to fetch their pail of water again as soon as the, yes, as soon as that stonework is repointed. Well, I suppose the lights went out because my producer needs to get some more sleep. But I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time, yes. Thanks to our producer for the day, and I hope they're better at their regular job. Wouldn't be hard, would it? No, almost kidding.
Well, wasn't that exciting? I do wish you could be here, dear viewers. Well, it looks like somebody's having a party in the visitors' gallery. There are so many happy, excited people there. So many. Perhaps somebody ought to check in and, well, make sure that they're not breaking anything. People tend to get carried away sometimes, don't they? Do you know what makes a party better? Why, joy, of course. Yes, I bet we'd all have an even better time if somebody would just flood the visitors' gallery with joy, right? You can never be too careful. Any time now? Yes, just fire up that old ventilation system and spread the joy all around. Just like old Scrooge at Christmas. And wouldn't we all have a nice Christmas chat?